Canada is witnessing several important developments on political, economic, and social fronts as the country enters the new year. One of the most discussed issues remains the rising cost of living, which continues to put pressure on Canadian households. Grocery prices, rent, and utility bills remain high, forcing many families to cut back on daily expenses. Economists say inflation has slowed compared to last year, but relief for ordinary citizens is still limited, especially in major cities like Toronto and Vancouver. In politics, the federal government is facing criticism from opposition parties over spending priorities. Recent foreign aid commitments and defense-related expenditures have sparked debate, with critics arguing that the government should focus more on domestic issues such as healthcare, housing shortages, and public transport. Supporters of the government, however, believe Canada must continue to play an active role on the global stage while balancing internal reforms. Immigration policy is also in the spotlight. Canadian authorities have announced plans to further regulate temporary immigration programs, including international students and temporary workers. The aim is to reduce pressure on housing and public services while maintaining Canada's reputation as a welcoming country. New rules are expected to tighten eligibility criteria and increase compliance checks on institutions and employers. Meanwhile, healthcare remains a major concern for Canadians. Several provinces are struggling with staff shortages in hospitals, leading to longer wait times for surgeries and emergency care. Provincial governments are in talks with Ottawa to secure additional funding and accelerate recruitment of healthcare professionals, including internationally trained doctors and nurses. On the international front, Canada's diplomatic relations are also making headlines. Tensions have increased with some countries over foreign policy decisions, while Canada continues to support allies in global conflicts through humanitarian and economic aid. These actions have drawn mixed reactions at home, with public opinion divided between global responsibility and national priorities. Sports news has provided some positive energy across the country. Preparations for upcoming international competitions, including winter sports events, have boosted national morale. Canadian athletes are training intensively, and officials are optimistic about strong performances in future global tournaments. Overall, Canada is navigating a complex period marked by economic challenges, political debate, and policy reforms. As 2026 approaches, Canadians are closely watching how government decisions will impact daily life, affordability, and the country's long-term stability.